So there's this guy out rock climbing, and he slips and falls off a cliff. And as he's plunging to the ground, he manages to reach out and grab onto a tree limb. And he's holding on for dear life, and he starts to pray. He looks up to heaven, and he said, "Is anybody up there?" The voice of God comes back and says, "It's God. What do you need?" He says, "Oh, God, please save me. I'll do anything. I'll stop sinning. I'll go to church if you just save me, please." And God says, "Then just let go and trust me." The guy thinks for a second. He looks back up and he says, "Is anybody else up there?" Well, sometimes we need to have that kind of conversation with God. Instead of the beautiful formulas that we have in prayer, Our Father, Hail Mary, etc., right? Just speak to God from the heart. That's what the psalmist does today in Psalm 71 in the Mass. It goes like this: "In you, O Lord, I take refuge. Let me never be put to shame. In your justice, rescue me and deliver me. Incline your ear to me and save me. Be a rock of refuge, a stronghold to give me safety. For you are my rock and my fortress. O my God, rescue me from the hand of the wicked. For you are my hope, O Lord, my trust, O God, from my youth." He calls God his rock, his fortress, his strength, his hope, his refuge. He's just speaking from his heart when these words are written. And that's your challenge today. I want you to spend a little time, even if it's just a minute or two before you go to bed, and speak from your heart to God. Pope Francis has a beautiful quote about this. He says, "To be friends with God means to pray with simplicity, like children talking to their parents." So whether you're a high school student or a parent or a grandparent, I would challenge you to speak to God intimately tonight before you go to bed. Tell him your hopes, your fears, your dreams, your failures. Tell him your sins and ask his forgiveness. Tell him what you're concerned about. Entrust your family to him. Speak to God with intimacy. That's what God is looking for. Thanks, guys. God bless. See you tomorrow. Stay awesome.